NASA's telescope James Webb was given at first sight of our universe. The golden telescope of people is now taking a picture of an amazing space. James Webb Space Telescope found something in Proxima b, which could change the sustainable and natural light story forever in the dark. Scientists are stunned because anything of Proxima b does not allow this kind of lighting. If this is an artificial light, this can be the first evidence of aliens. Just the next thing that can rewrite everything we know about the universe. Have you ever wondered about the night sky? Scientists spent several years to find signs of life outside the Earth and now find the biggest hint. The most advanced eyes in the Space Telescope of James Webb, just raised the dark side of Proxima b, the planet rotating the stars closest to our sun. Light that looks very similar to urban lighting. If it turns out that this can be the most important discovery in human history. But catch, this light is moving. Proxima b has always attracted scientists. He is an ideal distance from the star, which means that there may be liquid water. This alone becomes a major candidate for accepting life. But no one had seen James Webb's telescope. This was a kind of blinking or an instant flash of light. It was a stable, constant, completely unexpected heat signature, and it was not consistent with what was noticeable before. It should not be there. The space is full of strange things and always considered natural explanations. Volcanic activity was one of the first abandoned ideas. Lava rivers can shine brightly enough to be seen in space. But lava does not consistently maintain that this is torn, flowed, and cooled. The light of Proxima b is not introduced in this way. It was kept stable as if it were controlled. Then there was an idea of a huge electric storm that covered the Earth's surface. But again, the storm is confused and appears as a flash and a flash. This light was not at all. It was different. Think that everyone is the most exciting in the heart. What should I do if this light isn't natural at all? What if it's artificial? Civilization shines the world in the dark. How do we do it on Earth? Proxima b is a locked planet. One on one side always meets the sun and the other remains at night. If you have advanced civilizations, you need to find a way to survive in the dark. It is meaningful to use energy to energy and urban nutrition at night. This is the appearance of this beam. The result of this kind of discovery is too big to wrap the head and is almost huge. For centuries, people saw the stars and wondered if we were alone. If this light is actually artificial, this will mean that a completely different civilization that has developed independently of us lives in the backyard of our universe in just 4 years. Considering the right technology, we are so close enough to ultimately achieve them. There's still a long way to be sure what's actually happening in Proxima. Analyze, confirm and check the data and consider all possible angles. Scientists are trying to exclude all other explanations before considering the possibility that this can be a real transaction. If this light is even artificial, we must modify everything we know about the universe. Proxima b is a difficult place for life. On the one hand, it is always hot for the stars. The other side is locked at night. If he lived there, he had to find a way to survive this extreme condition. Earth has an example of a thriving creature under the most severe conditions. Microorganisms survive deep in the sea where sunlight never reaches. Others live inside the volcano. Life adaptation. If there is something in Proxima b, this was found in some way. Finding a life outside the Earth was always in search of signals, exercise, and ideal laws, to tell us that we are not alone. James Webb Space Telescope is built to see deeper things in space to get the weakest tips to suggest life elsewhere. What he found in Proxima b was not a radio signal or alien transmission. Quiet and endless light in the dark. The idea of urban lighting of other planets sounds as if it comes from science fiction novels, but today's technology can find such things. The Space Telescope of James Webb is not a new brilliant toy for astronomers. This is folded with a time machine, heat detector, and space detective. JWST is the answer if scientists have thought about how to open the mystery to rotate their heads. The miracle of this engineering can study everything from children's stars born for billions of years to ancient galaxies. And now it is determined by one of the most burning problems of mankind. Are we alone in space? What makes JWST so special? Can see in infrared. Infrared light is essentially heat radiation. While it's invisible to the human eye, it's incredibly useful for studying objects in space. Most of the universe is cold and dark. Stars and planets don't always shine brightly in visible light, but they give off heat. Even in the icy vacuum of space, JWST can pick up these faint heat signals with its supersensitive instruments, making it the ultimate tool for finding needles in the cosmic haystack. One of the telescope's coolest features is its massive mirror, measuring over 21 feet across. This mirror, made up of 18 gold-coated hexagons, captures and focuses light from distant objects. Think of it as the ultimate satellite dish, except instead of picking up sports channels, it's tuning into the secrets of the universe. To keep its instruments cold enough to detect faint heat signals, JWST has a giant sun shield the size of a tennis court. This shield blocks heat from the sun, Earth, and Moon, allowing JWST to operate at temperatures below -300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's dedication to science. But JWST isn't just about fancy equipment. It's about the questions it's helping us answer. By turning its infrared eyes toward Proxima b, the telescope has given us a glimpse of something extraordinary: heat patterns that don't add up. These patterns could be the key to unlocking whether this distant world is home to life or at least conditions that could support it. JWST's ability to detect heat variations with precision means it can study Proxima b's atmosphere in detail, potentially revealing gases like methane, oxygen, or water vapor, key ingredients for life as we know it. And that's just the beginning. This discovery has captured the imagination of the public in a manner that had few events related to the universe in recent years. In a few years that can be seen in the light of the city, the idea of alien civilization is feared. This is the discovery of our seats in the universe. If these lights are actually, it can inspire unprecedented global cooperation. If you study the Earth, it will not be a mission of a country in a few years, and requires international cooperation and International Space Station. This discovery raises many deep questions. What civilization do we deal with? Can they provide the idea of creating a stable and high-tech society or warning about the risk of fast technology development? Will they see us as a threat as if we were careful to them? The potential discovery of intellectual life in Proxima challenges our understanding of the universe and its location. This is a discovery that causes international cooperation, reduces space, and allows humanity to withstand new ethical and philosophical dilemma. If this light is actually signs of intellectual life, we can be just before the most important discovery in human history. JWST is also equipped to analyze light as it passes through the atmospheres of exoplanets. This process, called spectroscopy, allows scientists to identify the chemical makeup of these atmospheres by studying how different wavelengths of light are absorbed. It's like reading a planet's fingerprint, only instead of ink, we're dealing with molecules. If JWST detects gases like ozone or carbon dioxide in Proxima b's atmosphere, it could be a strong sign that the planet is more than just a lifeless rock. And if it finds something even more unusual, like chlorofluorocarbons, which are man-made chemicals, it would be one of the strongest indicators of an advanced civilization. The search for extraterrestrial life is relentless. Scientists, dreamers, and explorers alike continue to look up at the sky and wonder, is this the breakthrough we've been waiting for?